Hey, it's Eric with Jazz Wealth Managers, where we don't just like to work with dough, we like to teach about dough. Today, let's talk about an inherited IRA. We've been talking about this quite a bit this week in FinTips. Today, though, I want to talk about having to withdraw from an inherited IRA in a bear market. Now, this is something we've been getting quite a bit of calls from people, especially clients that are really just wondering, hey, should I move my money now or should I wait for it to rebound? And it really got my wheels spinning here. When it comes to an inherited IRA, what would be the strategy there? Because a lot of people are really emotionally attached to this money because somebody cared enough about you to leave you an inherited IRA. Now, the last thing you want to do is sell off when the market is lower. But what if I could say, hey, you know what? I'll show you where the break even is, but anything past this point means that it's going to be more dough in your pocket and no more dough for the government's pocket. I think that even if somebody left you that money, they'd be super happy to hear that. So let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. Go over here to the handy dandy board. You've got your inherited IRA. We're going to keep this super simple when we're talking about the money. So what I want to talk about is having $6,000. Now, if we have a bear market, the bear market means that the market is down 20%. That's something that's going on right now. If you're invested in the S&P 500, 20% from the highs equals 20% down from the highs equals a bear market. So then you would have $4,800 in your account. Well, if you've got $4,800, nobody wants to sell and lose $1,200. But what if you wanted to also invest in a Roth IRA and you weren't doing that at the time and you had this inherited IRA money? Let me show you exactly where I'm going with this and how this is going to work. So if you've got $4,800 because you got a bear market, let's just say that you're in a 20% tax bracket. Well, if you're in a 20% tax bracket, that means $960 would go to Uncle Sam, and you're going to be left with $3,840. If you see me looking over to the right, got to admit, it's not all up here. I did have to calculate this out. I'm not that good. Dustin is not quite there yet. So we've got $3,840 that you would have remaining. Now, what if instead you still left the money in the inherited IRA? Okay, perfect. You've still got the $4,800. But from there, you're still going to owe taxes on that when you go to withdraw it. Well, the market's bound to come back. So let's just say that the market comes back and you double your money. 7.2% return over a 10-year period of time doubles your money. If you're invested solely in the S&P 500 historically, you could do better than that 7.2%. So what that's going to mean is you're going to have $7,680 here if it comes back. So, or when it comes back. So what we've got here is your money has grown now to $7,680. Well, if you double your money over here that's in your inherited IRA, let me go ahead and note that. You've got $4,800 times 2, you've got $9,600 in this account. Well, that's a lot more. But what ends up happening is if you're still in that 20% tax bracket, now you have to sell this because it's inherited IRA. You're going to eventually have to sell out of this money. Now you're going to have a $1,920 tax bill on a 20% tax bracket. What's that come to? $7,680. That is your break even right there. What I'm trying to explain to you though is if you do this in a long-term strategy, yes, you would have had to sell out here and you've got $7,680 left. Over here though, if this money is all in the Roth, it's continuing to grow, it's already invested, it's all tax-free money on all of that growth that you've had, and it's going to continue to be that way. It's a bit crazy. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. I'd be happy to hear your thoughts on it, but it's a little bit of that crazy out-of-the-box thinking that we like to do here at Jazz Wealth. If you like this video, be sure to hit the like button. Please subscribe as well. Thanks for watching.